One thing I could definitely say about the Wyze Watch is its ability to look a lot like an Apple Watch. So the other day you may have seen my Wyze Watch setup or the Wyze Watch unboxing video. Today I'm going to do a little bit more of a review and try to show you some of the features. So we're going to go into the app. I showed you some of that in the setup video, but we'll go into the app, we'll go through the watch, we'll try and set a few things up and make sure that it's working and functioning the way it should be. And we'll have a nice little review video showing you the watch in action. So go ahead and click that like button for me, click subscribe, and check out indulgeclothing.com to grab some of our merch. Now let's get over here on our overhead, show you the Wyze Watch, and show you it in use for the review. So here I have my phone. I have a 6th gen Apple Watch on a weird magnetic, let's do that like that. The Wyze Watch 47 and an Android Wear Fossil watch. Now this one's not mine, this one's my girlfriend's. This is a Series 5, Series 6 is the new one, but either way. One thing I could definitely say about the Wyze Watch is its ability to look a lot like an Apple Watch. Now they didn't do a little dial on the side, they just did the one button. But as my girlfriend said, she thinks a lot of people will like the Wyze Watch just because it looks like an Apple Watch. So when you're walking in Walmart and you have this watch on your arm, nobody's really going to notice that it's not an Apple Watch unless they really know their watches. Now, one thing I'll try to show you, if you look in here, you see this little thing that's sticking out? That goes through, so when you're putting this on your wrist, so once you pull this through, which length you need, and then when this goes through, the band clips into one of these holes, and then it's on there pretty securely. I know Fitbits have these, but I've never came across one with my Wear OS watch. You've seen a little bit of a comparison between the three watches. Now we know that this watch, of course, the Apple Watch and the Wear OS watch just do a lot more. Now if I go into my Wyze app and then I select my Wyze Watch 47, I can go to notifications, and when I go to notifications and select allow notifications, this is where I'm able to allow notifications. Now what I don't see here is Gmail, what I don't see here is WhatsApp, what I don't see here is Facebook Messenger. So far from me, I have not been able at all to swipe down and see any kind of message on my watch. Swiping up, you get your brightness, you got a low brightness, a medium, a high, you got a do not disturb, you got your battery percent, and then this will ring your phone in case you've lost it. There's supposed to be notifications on here, there's supposed to be a way to get Facebook messages, WhatsApp messages, stuff like that. I guess that is coming in a later update. I'm surprised it's not working considering they're already releasing this, but hey. Now the watch faces. You're only allowed to have 3 faces. See why it says my face is 3 of 3? You're only allowed to have 3, but at any point you can remove one of these, and then you have a pretty good amount of faces to choose from. Your stretch reminder is just that. Every 50 minutes it'll tell you to stretch. Your activity goal is what your goals are. So I set mine to 10,000 steps, 250 calories. And then if you look at my, I haven't had the watch on today, but if you look at this, 0 calories burned, but I've taken 42 steps so far. Do not disturb times, I put 10 a.m. till 7 a.m. Raise to wake, I put that for all day, just meaning that when I do like this, the watch should wake up where I can see what time it is. Wearing wrist is on my right for whatever reason. And then this is the watch needs to run in the background to work with Find My Phone, SMS, and shortcuts. So it's definitely there. It's supposed to be able to give me messages, but so far it's not. The weather, this is just where you set location automatically, your city, and what you want, Fahrenheit, Celsius. Now data, this shows me all my data. You can see I haven't used the sleep stuff for anything. I'm not trying to wear anything while I'm sleeping. The government and all these tech companies are tracking me enough. They don't need to know when I'm sleeping. The heart rate, the steps, the calories, the blood oxygen, all very, very cool features that on this Series 5 we cannot do. I know on a Series 6 they added the blood oxygen. On my very slow, somewhat old fossil watch, I am not able to do blood oxygen, but I can do the heart rate. And then if you go into mine, this is just where the settings are for everything, my weight, my height, etc. It tells me that I'm connected and everything. The 39%, I haven't really charged this watch. From what I've read, it's about a 2-hour charge time, and it's supposed to last 9 days. Now I'm at 39%. This watch arrived in my mailbox on Saturday. On Saturday, this watch was at like 51%, and I have not turned it off at all. So Saturday, Sunday, today's Monday, I'm on day 3, and I've only lost about 11%. Granted, I can't get notifications from Gmail and everything else, so maybe that's why, but so far, the battery life has just been stellar. The other things I can think to show you is if you click the 3 dots at the top, where it gives you all your device information, you can reboot it, and then you also have a Find Watch. So, well, I guess there's no speaker. Little vibration there, and the screen's on. I don't think you'd ever find your watch this way, but you never know. Now let's get the app out of the way and look at the watch directly. Look at that. 2 smartwatches. That's pretty dope. So on the Wyze Watch, if you swipe to the left, this is where you can see your data, your calories, your steps, your blood oxygen, etc. If you swipe down, this is where you get your messages. And when you swipe up, that's those settings I showed you earlier, where you can call your phone, do not disturb, the battery percent, and the brightness. If you swipe to the right, though, this is where you get a lot of your tracking info. So like you can click on settings and you can see some of these same settings that are actually in the app. So like I can tell it to continuously monitor my heart rate. That's pretty nice. Brightness all the way. Do not disturb, raise to wake, compliance info and about. So that's all that has. This is just the weather. These are the shortcuts. If you had some kind of shortcut where you could turn off a lamp or turn on a lamp or whatever, if you have a Wyze plug, very handy. This is just a timer. You can of course select custom, pick how many ever minutes and seconds you need, and you got a timer right here on your wrist. This is an alarm. You can add an alarm, pick your time, it'll go off and remind you. This is the sleep tracking, which again I've not even tried. This is to start a workout. So you just tap that button, it tells you to go. Now it's timing you, giving you the pace, the miles, beats per minute, calories, etc. And then swipe back and you can end your exercise. This is of course your data, the same thing you can get by being on the home screen and swiping left. And also if you scroll down, you know, that's where you see like your steps and stuff like that. Here's where it gets interesting. This is the blood oxygen. So you just tap it, it goes through, it does whatever it does to read my blood oxygen level, and in just a moment here, there we go, 99%. That means I'm good. Good for me. And then over here is the heart rate monitor, which again, you just tap it, or you go into that setting and tell it to check it every 5 minutes. And there we go, 76, 77, 80 beats per minute. That's the Wyze Watch. Now this is a great watch. I may have mentioned in my other video, if you hold down this screen, that's how you can swipe through your different backgrounds there if you would like. Here's my actual review of the Wyze Watch. Now as much as I'm a tech guy and I absolutely love this watch, like I love the way it looks, I love the way the screen looks, I love some of the features, and truly I think this is an amazing device. It's just not there yet. As I mentioned, so far I cannot get WhatsApp, Messenger, Gmail, anything that was supposed to give me notifications on my watch has not given me a single notification. I'm one of the first people with it. I've seen a few other YouTube videos go up, but either way, this thing's only been out like 2 weeks. There's probably some updates coming that are going to fix those things. My main question is, why even release it if people can't get their email messages and their text and stuff? That's what they need. Now, as for usability, is this watch usable in a day-to-day basis? kinda. The reason I say kinda is because it just doesn't do a lot of the things that either an Apple Watch would do for an iPhone user or even a Wear OS watch would do for an Android user. If you're wanting something that's cheap and that if you break it doesn't really matter and you're mainly needing to use health and like fitness tracking, you don't want to buy a $200 Fitbit, then the Wyze Watch is perfect. If you're looking for something that's going to really compete with an Apple Watch or a Wear OS watch, don't even waste your time. It's just not, it's not the same. They didn't integrate it with text messaging. They've only integrated it with WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger. And there's just a lot of stuff there that this watch can't do that a Wear OS watch or an Apple Watch can do. So in the end, it really depends on what you're using this thing for. If you're a guy like me, I'm kind of more of a power user. I need the Wear OS watch. If you're not a power user and you're using this for more of fitness as a Fitbit substitute, this thing is perfect. If you want to look like you have an Apple Watch when you really don't, this thing's also perfect. And if you have kids, maybe under 12 or under 15, that are really wanting a smartwatch, this would be perfect. 20 bucks if they break it, whatever. So Kaylee, this watch is coming to you whenever I get back in town and when I'm done using it for videos. But I think that will do it for my Wyze Watch review. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you can, click that like button for me, click subscribe, and make sure you check out Indulge Clothing for the merch, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.